Hello and welcome everyone to experience the power of soul song and soul dance. My name is Richie and I'm so happy to be the host for tonight because tonight is so special. Soul song and soul dance is just a phenomenal thing to experience in life. And I'm so happy to be opening this session to you so that you can experience it for yourself. I first experienced soul song and soul dance about 3 years ago, and I still remember crystal clear the first time I sang my soul song. It was such a powerful experience in the sense of, almost feeling like I am recognizing myself in a way that I have never before. It was as if for the first time in my life, I was waking up, I was coming alive and really aligning with my soul, with my heart, and with this greater sense of being part of something bigger than myself. That is something I don't feel I have experienced before actually singing my soul song and being able to dance to it guided by my soul. Now, in today's session, we have special guests who will share with you what soul song and soul dance means, what it can do for us in our daily life, and what significance it holds for us as human beings, as souls on a journey in human bodies. Our first guest today is a very special person. Her name is Cheryl Rourke, and she is one of the leading master teachers of the Master Sha Dao Center, Toronto. She has traveled across the world to Europe, to Asia, and many parts of the world as a master teacher and healer certified from the Dao Academy, sharing Dao wisdom, the power of Dao song and movement with others. She has healed hundreds and hundreds of people all over the world, especially in our Toronto community. She is so deeply loved by our community, and so many of us who know her personally always share that her soul song and her singing voice is absolutely magical and angelic. So without further ado, please welcome Cheryl Rourke with all your love and your warmest invitation. Cheryl Rourke, here she is.
Thank you so much, Richie, for your kind words. And good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Soul Song, Soul Dance evening and experiencing it. Happy equinox to everybody. You know, in the Northern Hemisphere, we are moving into the fall season. And so this is a great time to kind of reassess, to reset, and to really go down deep into the core of our being and learn about who we are, what we are made of, what our potential is, and how we can really connect to our true nature. The more that we learn about our true nature, the more we can truly find out about what it is that we are made of and what it is that we are capable of. And when we do that, we have the capacity and the possibility of really doing some deep healing, some deep transformation work, of rejuvenating ourselves, of really going into a different kind of life process, whereby we connect fully with our heart and soul, those aspects of us, those parts of us that nourish us the deepest and that provide for us all the tools, the information, the wisdom for us to live our best possible life. And I would have to say that soul song for me has been one of those discoveries. I've been a student of Master Sha for 17 years now. And when I first met Master Sha, I went to him for healing because I was very, very ill with chronic fatigue syndrome, with fibromyalgia. I had allergies, and I really felt hopeless and helpless in my life. And so when I met Master Sha, he brought me, the tools, and he gave me the wisdom to really learn about how I could heal myself. This is one of his key teachings. I have the power to heal myself. You have the power to heal yourself. Together we have the power to heal the world. And one of the most beautiful tools that he brought to me, throughout my healing process, and of course thereafter, was the power of soul song. Soul song is just exactly what we say it is. It is the song of our soul. Every soul carries wisdom and knowledge and healing ability and rejuvenation ability and so much more. And when we connect to our soul song, when we bring it out, when we discover it, when we unveil it, because it is an unveiling process, we are connecting to the very essence of our being. We are connecting to our ancestors, because our ancestors also sing soul song, for one. Our ancestors want to support us in our life. It's one of the great blessings of our life. We receive, we grow, we are nurtured and nourished from what our ancestors have done before us. Every soul sings their soul song. Every soul speaks their soul language. Every soul dances their soul dance. Every soul moves their soul movement. In fact, it is creation. Because everything vibrates, everything resonates, everything is a wave. We are waves, my friends, And when we connect to the soul song, we are bringing forward that wave that is at the core of our being, that wave that vibrates with the essence of whoever you are. I see her tonight. I see Moana. I see Cheryl, I see Tasha, Joy, Risto, all these beautiful souls, who are unique. I see Maureen. Welcome to all of you. We are, each one of us, unique, and we have a story to tell. And each one of our stories creates community, creates the village that each and every one of us need for our very survival. We cannot do it alone. None of us can do it alone. We need the village. We need the people around us. We are interdependent. We are intertwined. We are entangled, in Dao science terms, in science terms. We are quantumly entangled. And that entanglement allows us to develop beautiful relationships with one another, beautiful relationships with ourselves. And when we do that, we are tapping into our healing potential, our rejuvenation potential, our success in life potential, our creativity, our ability to learn things, to retain things, and to apply the things that we learn and retain in everyday life. So our soul is teaching us through its song, through its language. And we want to learn how to bring it out, but beyond learning how to bring it out, we want to learn all of the ways in which we can benefit from it. So I see also Marilyn. Good evening, Marilyn. Thank you for joining us. Malika from Martinique. Bonsoir, Malika. Petit Soleil, also from Martinique. So great to see you. Susan from Barbados. Diana from Germany. Welcome, Diana. We have a beautiful community from around the world. And this worldwide community is learning more and more about soul and how to use the power of soul in day-to-day life, in making our decisions for our career, our work, our family life, and so much more. So I'd like to take us, through a little exercise this evening, just to give you a taste of soul song, because we have another special guest this evening. We have a few special guests. Henderson Ong is with us this evening, and I'm going to take us through a little bit of soul song practice, and then Henderson's going to take us through some soul dance practice, share a little bit with us about the significance of soul dance. And he and I are going to be leading a workshop this coming Saturday, September 25th, from 10 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're going to have many guests, with us as well. We're going to offer you some deep teaching about the power of soul, soul song, soul dance, and how we can use it in our lives day to day. And we're going to have a lot of fun. We need to have joy in our lives. We're going to welcome in the autumn, and we're just going to really, really have a good old time. So right now, everybody, I want you to do a little bit of practice with me, okay? So I invite you to stand up. And I want you just to take a couple of moments to breathe. Breathe. Inhale, down, 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 deep into your core. Go right down into your first energy chakra at the base of your torso, the root chakra, our foundation. Inhale and exhale. Good. Feel the breath coming in, going down through the entire channel, all 7 chakras. The breath actually goes up and it goes down. It's going through the whole channel and also the big space in front of the spinal column called the Y jiao. Good. And now I want you to place your palms on your lower abdomen, below your navel. And I want you just to sing the sound, hey, which is the sound for the first energy chakra. Let's do it together. Hey. Hey is the sound for the first energy chakra. It vibrates that area. We're going to teach you on Saturday how to really sing and dance in the channel. The channel is the most important aspect of soul song and soul dance. Okay, let's vibrate the second energy chakra now, which is just below the navel. The sound is hung, hung, spelled H-E-N-G, pronounced hung. Here we go. See if you can feel the vibration when you're chanting the sound. 2 more times, the second chakra sound. Here we go. Wonderful, good. Now, place your palms on your navel. This is the area of the third chakra. And the sound is Hong, H-O-N-G. This is the sound that vibrates your third chakra. Here we go. Let us sing it. Oh. Wonderful. Very good, everybody. All right, now we're going to chant the 3 sounds of the first 3 chakras. Hey, hung, hong. We're going to sing them. Feel the vibration in the lower chakras. All right, here we go. Inhale, breathe down, down, down through the channel, and then sing. Here we go. Hey. Again. 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 Once more. Good. Relax. Wonderful. Did you feel any vibration in your first 3 energy chakras? Were you able to breathe down through your channel and feel the resonance of the sound? Because when we exhale, of course, we are singing the sounds, and the exhalation, the sound rides on the breath, and the sound then resonates outside of us and inside of us, of course, at the same time. So on Saturday, we're going to learn how to sing and how to bring out our soul song through the entire channel. Because when we are singing from the channel, our sound goes out 360 degrees. Our sound connects with our heavenly mothers and fathers. Our sound connects with Mother Earth. We are the channels, we are the human beings between heaven and earth. And our soul song is going out far and wide and delivering its message to us and to all of those around us, to our ancestors, you know. And of course, to our spiritual fathers and mothers who we are connected to, who hear us, who also, by the way, sing soul song. This is how they communicate. They speak soul language and they sing soul song. This is how all souls actually communicate. Souls communicate in soul language, in soul song, not in English, not in French, not in Italian. Okay, so we just need to learn also how to resonate with the message, how to understand and interpret the messages. So it all begins with developing your channel and your soul song. So I see people posting here. Let me know how you're feeling, if you enjoyed that practice. I see Layla here. Pat joined us from Trinidad. Hello, Pat. Joan from Brampton. Hi, Joan. Xiao Xiao. Wonderful. Parvana from London. Susie from Geneva. Welcome. Diana from Edmonton. Hello, Diana. And Risto from Australia. Wonderful. So we really are covering the world today, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I want to introduce our next guest. I'm not really a guest. Richie introduced me as a guest, but I'm kind of permanent. I'm permanent. I'm both permanent and impermanent, if you know what I mean. But thank you for that, Richie. I did feel a bit like a guest initially. We have a real guest coming on right now in the form of a beautiful soul who I love, who I learn so much from, who carries deep compassion and heart. He is a Dao dance teacher. I am a Dao song teacher, but we are focusing on soul song and soul dance this coming weekend because it all begins with that. And no matter how far we get in our singing and dancing, we must all further, develop ourselves. There's so much to learn. There's so much to benefit from when we get together. He's a beautiful teacher and human being. And I want you all to meet him, for those who don't know him, for those who do know him. Well, what more can I say? Except welcome our beloved Henderson Ong, who is in the San Francisco Bay Area. Welcome, Henderson.
Thank you, Cher. Very, very grateful to be here with you for this program.
Henderson, please teach us a little bit, about, soul dance this evening. Give us a little practice. We would just love that. And I'll let you take it away.
Wonderful. With this said, I believe I'm going to try and play some music as well. So that I completely didn't prepare that. So exciting. But here's what I want everyone to do. I want you to just sit down, allow the music to come into the body. And don't try to move yet, but allow the music to start from within your body, to move your soul. And you might feel like there's some swaying sensation, but I don't want you to move. All right, so let us try this. Everyone prepare. Close your eyes first, and I invite you to put one hand in the heart, one hand in the lower abdomen. All right, and don't move. Try not to move, even if you feel like the music is coming into your body already. All right. Let me get it right. Internal speakers, wonderful. All right, can everyone hear this? so hard to control yourself not to move, then next, I invite you to release your hands. If you can stand up, and allow the music to move you from within your soul. All right, here we go. Let us continue. So that is our first try. How did it feel? Did your body feel like it's gonna move and you can't control it? And that is the beauty of the dance that's coming from within us. There is no such thing as wrong movements. There's no right or wrong parts. All you have to do is let the music take it away. And then your body starts moving. And the beautiful thing about this is that when you allow your soul to guide your body to move, the feeling, the energy that is being built within is more natural, more organic. And the movements will show very natural and very powerful. So now I'll switch songs and we'll try something faster. If I got you moving, breathing heavy, calm down. Go ahead and put one hand in the lower abdomen, one hand back in the heart. And just focusing on the breathing. Allow that energy to continue to sway inside of you. And focus putting that energy into what will be your next task. Focus that intention to bring in what you want to transform in your life. Transform to positive. Breathing in one more time. And gently relax. Exhale. How does that feel? I hope it created some sense of energy coming out of you, and you feel excitement, joy, and for the split moment, if you forgot where in time and space you are, and you're just busy dancing away, then you've reached a sense of meditation. And that is the most amazing part of soul dance, is to be in that meditative state of movement. So I thank you for allowing me to share.
Thank you so much, Henderson. You know, one of the ways, I love that. And I think everybody, I see people posting it, folks, let us know how you're feeling. It's hard not to move. I see Deliana said, it's hard not to move. Great experience. Thank you. And I agree with that. When I hear that music and when I listen to your guidance, I want to move. And one of the things that I recognize, because sometimes people, I think, wonder what the difference is between soul dance and when you're dancing. You've already given us some, thoughts around that. When you're dancing sort of from your mind, and then when you're in your soul dance. And one of the ways that I recognize, I'm more in my soul dance is when I don't know what it is, move I'm going to make next. And my body's also making moves that it doesn't normally make, right? Are there other things, Henderson, that...
The beautiful thing about soul dance is that you're right, it brings out things that we're not sure of, we're uncertain of, but at the same time, it builds that love frequency that within us, the trust that we will be able to do it. And this frequency that builds up through time, when you use it more and more, harness it more and more, you will find a lot of benefits from it. And that's really what I can share, is through time, the benefits of the soul dance truly will come out.
Yeah, it's so true, Henderson, what you're saying. The thing that you're making me think of is that more and more I am guided in my life by my heart and soul. I have a very strong mind. and I might say that a lot of you may also have a strong mind. Okay, if you're willing to admit it, go ahead. Right? And so, and the mind is a wonderful thing. We love the mind, we learn so much. The mind, is consciousness, but there's heart consciousness and there's soul consciousness. And this heart and soul really are a higher vibrational field than mind consciousness. And what I love about, doing things all heart and soul is that more and more in my day-to-day life, I'm guided by my soul, by my heart. And I know that a lot of that is the result of doing soul song and soul dance. Would you agree?
I completely agree. For me, whatever I'm moving, that is part of my soul dance. Walking around, I would be, as I said, I'm one of those people who cannot walk on a straight line. I would be jazzing away while I'm walking away, or even if I hear slight music, my body will start moving. I'm one of those, and if you're one of those, you know that that is that energy coming from within inside of you that wants to just start moving. But if you channel it right, then you are consciously using it, not just, how should you call it, accidentally stumbling into it. Consciously using it is very, very
Mm. Yes, absolutely. Let's read a few of the comments. I see Pat is saying peaceful and joyful. Wonderful. And Diliana, beautiful, energizing, joyful. So great to allow the body to move. My body is so happy to be free. It spends too much time sitting, not moving. It's so true, Diliana, right? The body wants to move. We're made to move. And we do spend a lot of time sitting. Malika, I felt struggling between my mind and my soul who wanted to move. Well, that's great, Malika, that you felt that and that you recognize the difference between your mind guiding your movement and your soul guiding your movement. Right, Henderson? Yeah. Xiao Xiao says, I feel a ghost dancing like a dancing spirit. Interesting. Okay, thank you. Joy says, very beautiful, Henderson. It was so magical. My heart and body became so flexible. It simply moved on its own without any physical effort. Thanks so much. And Layla, wonderful experience. Feels so good to move without expectation. Thank you. Yeah, without expectation, right? Soul guided movement. And what Joy is saying, my body became so flexible. What can you say about that, Henderson?
And it's why the more you consciously do soul dancing, the more you will feel more freer, more or less worried, because you're not in your mind, you're in your, how should I say it? You are in your internal self.
Yeah, connected, right? Really connected. Yeah, yeah. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Henderson. Henderson's going to come back in a few minutes. I want to introduce one of our other guests this evening who's going to share. Her name is Helen Chan. She's here from Toronto. We love Helen. She's a beautiful singer, but being a singer, wonderful. Being a soul singer is something else. And so I want Helen, to share with you in her own words what it meant to her to discover, her soul song and bring it out. So welcome, Helen. Helen, you're muted. Can you unmute yourself? We don't know what you're saying.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Cher, for bringing me here. And, I'm so grateful to be able to share my experience. I've been singing since I was 3 years old, and, learning the soul song, it was just so powerful. I remember going to the soul song, soul dance workshop last year. And, I was getting all these exercises and we were getting blessings. And, you know, I went to work the next day, and I remember this so clearly because, you know, I have many tunes in my head. You know, being a music teacher, I sing all the time. And this time, an unfamiliar tune was in me, and it was coming from my heart. And I was just, oh, what's going on here? And it was lunchtime. And I remember going to my phone, and I was like, I have to record myself singing this because there's something pulling me to record this. So that's what I did because I was so excited. I mean, I thought, this is my soul song. I think it is my soul song. I was so excited. And I have to say, since I learned that I was able to get my soul song, I sang it every single day. You know, it helped me with any pains I may have, any health challenges I may have. I would just sing my soul song. And, you know, sometimes instantly the pain just goes away. And I'm just so grateful when that happens. And, you know, like I tell my kids, miracles can happen when you believe. And I believe the power in that soul song. So you can't imagine how powerful it is when you learn your soul song. I strongly recommend you attending this workshop because I will be looking forward to going to it. I have missed singing with these beautiful master teachers, and just I love learning. So I can't wait to learn more and more about the soul song and soul dance. I love dancing as well. So that's what I will say. I mean, it has completely changed my life. And I'm so grateful because it is actually a tool that I use for me to get myself grounded, to stay calm, and even to heal myself. So I'm so grateful to the soul song. Try it out. You'll feel the difference.
Thank you so much, Helen. Appreciate your sharing. You know, I agree. It's an entirely different, you know, experience to move from, which, you know, I enjoyed doing, you know, before, just singing. I think we all like to sing, and singing is beautiful and it's nourishing for us. And bringing out the soul song takes us to another level. And, you know, you mentioned, you know, removing pains. And it's very true. You know, we can use soul song for healing. It carries a healing frequency and vibration. And so when we have pain in the body and we sing our soul song, the vibration of it begins to dissipate, you know, that excess chi, that excess energy that, you know, contributes to pain and inflammation. So that's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you on Saturday. So we have another guest this evening who's going to talk to us about her experience of bringing out her soul dance and what that feels like for her. And we have Denise Hale from the West Coast. Welcome, Denise. Thank you so much for joining us from outside. Can you? Denise, you're muted also. If you can unmute yourself, please.
Oh, there we go. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, I'm so excited about this workshop, and I'm happy to share with you. You know, before I would just dance like everybody. I was like, and sometimes I was conscientious about, you know, how did I look and what was going on, or I'd lose track of the rhythm and things like that. And I didn't even know that I could, what really soul dance was, until one day I was what they call in the condition where I was connected to everything. Best way I can describe that is like when I get lost in my art. But this time I was just dancing, and then all of a sudden my arms started moving. Everything moved like as if I was already decorated in a really fancy outfit. And it's like as if my body took on different personas, and different forms of dancing I hadn't experienced. It was like creating at that moment, but within my body and with the environment, because I do a lot of my dancing at nighttime with the stars and in the barnyard. And sometimes I connect, like through that connection of everything, things come to me, and to my soul, it must feel like, you know, when you feel the music, you just can't help yourself but want to move and to be a part of it. And so at the same time, other souls connect to me while I'm dancing. So like the ocean will come through, and then all of a sudden I see myself moving like waves. And so that's fun. And then strength, like the trees behind me. I might have a vertical feeling, but I feel like a sense of connecting to the sky and then way past my feet into the ground sometimes. So I know it's individual for each person. For me, it's a discovery like every day. It's fun to like come and play and see what kind of dance is going to come out. And I have noticed too, like someone mentioned the more flexibility came out or smoother. My movements were more natural, and doing funny moves when I want to do something, it seems like I'm getting almost like a cartoon. And instead of resisting, I just go with it, and actually has its own way. All of a sudden, you know, like you can become like this heavy cartoon, and you can feel like the thump stronger, and it gives you the bounce connected from the earth. It's like it's not just your body that's doing all the dancing. It's a part of the elements. So one time I was out, there was a big storm that was about to come in, and the wind was warm, kind of unusual, and it was really strong. The trees were moving, and it was fun because all of a sudden I was empty and very, very light, just like the wind. But I was super playful and enjoying how everything was just moving, and I'd covered a lot of ground at that time too. So I'm very glad that I had clear space, because sometimes it's at nighttime and I have some piles of wood. It's very good to have the space. But yeah, I invite you all to discover what it will do for you from the inside out. Come join us.
Thank you, Denise. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. You know, I love that, because everything in nature, of course, is singing and dancing all the time. I can hear your turkeys in the background. So I know you have, you know, your animals around, but also, you know, what you were saying about the trees and the ocean. I mean, we're profoundly connected to nature. We're not separate. We are connected. Again, we are entangled, you know, quantumly entangled. And we are made, you know, we are made of what stars are made of. We are made of what trees and ocean, you know, are made of. And so, and they do their soul dance, you know, soul song effortlessly. They're communicating that way, as animals are all the time, right? They're mating dance rituals and, you know, song rituals that animals do all the time. And so thank you for sharing that connection. It's really beautiful. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody. So I'm going to invite Henderson, you know, back, and I'm seeing everybody, you know, posting, continue to post, everybody. Let us know how you're doing. You know, Senli is saying, love you, Helen. Audrey, beautiful Helen. Senli says, when my soul song came out, I was like, wow, I know. I felt the same thing. Joy, love you, Helen. Thanks for your wonderful sharing. And Malika, also thanking you for your sharing. And And Audrey, looking forward to this workshop. Wonderful, Audrey. We look forward to seeing you there. Maureen, yeah, Denise. Love you. Denise comes with an entourage of farm animals who contribute to her journey. Wonderful. So what we're going to do just in our last few minutes, everybody, first of all, we're going to invite you. I'm going to invite you. We're going to do a giveaway, one giveaway today. So if you would like to be gifted the workshop on Saturday, put your name in the chat. Let us know. We're going to select through guidance. If you can't come, please don't put your name in the chat. But if you can come, then put your name in the chat, and we're happy to gift someone the workshop this Saturday. And then Henderson and I are actually going to offer a final, what's called Dao song and Dao Dance Blessing for you. Henderson, is there anything else that you would like to say to everybody?
I really encourage people to come and discover. Because just like Denise said, in the beginning she was dancing, she was not sure. Again, that was not conscious. Unconsciously pulling things out of you. But when you're consciously doing it, and then of course, if you come and learn, there are practices that you will learn. And with these practices compiled together, you will becoming a real conscious soul singer, soul dancer, and then you can take it to the next level. Just like I said, if today you want to run a marathon in your body, you're not sure if you're ready or not, you need a marathon coach. And this coach will give you a diet, exercise, and prepare you for your marathon. Now, in soul song and soul dance, again, as I said, if you consciously activate it, consciously use it, it's a big difference, because you will then benefit fully from its benefits. And guess what? You don't need any gadgets, devices, tools. It all comes from within you. And we are just going to teach you. We're going to be the coach to help you activate it, teach you how to activate it within you. And then you will benefit for life. What else can I say? One activation, you learn it, you benefit for life.
It's totally true, Henderson. I couldn't agree with you more. It is a tool for life and for all the things, that we've been talking about, this evening. And even if for some of you, who may already have it out, we develop it further and further and further. We purify it further and further and further. So it becomes our second nature. It is. It's our nature. But we lose connection to our nature often, right? Through all kinds of activities, distractions in life. And we want to get back to, our true nature, liberating it. So I have, through guidance, chosen someone. Thank you, everybody, for applying. Bianca Leclerc, congratulations, Bianca. You have won the gift to the Soul Song and Dance for Feeling and Liberating Your True Self workshop this coming Saturday from Master Sha Dao Center in Toronto. And I'm going to ask Layla to please post the center's email address, daocentertoronto@drsha.com. Bianca, send us an email. We will register you. And for everyone else, welcome you to join us. Layla is putting the link up. You can register and be with Henderson and I and everybody, who's going to join us this weekend. We'll have some musicians there as well at the center. Some of us are going to be live at the center, and we'll have some singers and dancers, musicians. It's going to be a great time, a joyful time. Now, Henderson and I would finally love to offer you what's called a Dao Song and Dao Dance Blessing. We are Dao Song, Dao Dance teachers, and we have received a beautiful healing light transmission from Master Sha. And we're going to activate that light transmission and offer everybody a final blessing. So please make a request now. It could be for a physical body issue, emotional issue, just for peaceful heart or peaceful mind. Make one request and Henderson and I will connect. La, 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 you. La, 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 you. How? We end our session by saying how. In Mandarin, HAO means perfect, get well. Thank you so much, Henderson, for joining us this evening. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Denise, for sharing your experiences. Thank you, Richie, as always, for supporting us tonight. Thank you, Layla, for being there. And thank you, everybody, for being here this evening. We always love to gather in community, to share our experiences, and we hope to see you on Saturday. We would love for you to join us. We send you into the rest of your day, into your evening, holding you in our hearts with much, much love. I will let Richie make final announcements. Thank you all. Bye-bye, everyone. Henderson, see you Saturday.
That was amazing, wasn't it? It was so powerful. I felt brought back into my heart during the blessing. I felt such a deep sense of just going back within this cosmic room, like as if I'm being born again. So please share how you felt during the blessing, how today was for you. It was such amazing sharing from Helen and Denise about their powerful experience through soul song and soul dance. And we again thank Henderson with all our heart for being here with us today, and Cher for leading us into such pure presence through her soul song. And the workshop is Saturday, as Cher mentioned, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Layla has shared the link for you to join the workshop. Don't miss this chance. It will be so fun and so invigorating. And you can share this with your friends, with your family members. You can join together to celebrate your soul dance, your soul song, your form of expression, and your true self. So share this with others. Make it a party for your soul. And we are really, really, really excited and looking forward to connecting with you on Saturday. It was so wonderful to connect with you here today. Love you, Diana, Malika. Thank you for sharing your heart and giving us thanks and pouring all your love into tonight's session. So wherever you are, until next time, love you so much and hope to connect with you soon again. Bye and take care.